Hi, my name is Nicole, licensed clinician. We're here talking about everyday things that we can do to impact our mental health and fitness, and one of those things is drinking more water. Now, obviously, if you live on this earth and you are a human being or a biological creature of whatever sort, you need water um, for a lot of different reasons, including um, helping brain function and brain health. You can talk to your doctor about the impact that it has physically on your body, but also for mental health too. It helps increase brain function. If you've ever been dehydrated or talked to somebody who's been dehydrated, especially severely dehydrated, which I hope that you have never been, your cognitive function goes down quite a bit. You get a lot of brain fog. You can start not making any sense when you talk. It's definitely not fun. So we don't want to get that severe, right? But if you're already kind of in that like brain foggy area, you're probably a little bit even like too close to the dehydration mark. So prevention in this case is the best medicine. Drink enough water. What is enough water? That's kind of between you and your doctor. I've known people who drink what would be like not enough water, but their blood work and their bodily functions are fine, according to their doctor. I know people who drink a lot of water and their doctors are like, yo, like looking at this blood work, like you need to drink more water. And they're like, well, I can do that and also sit in the bathroom all day long because I'm just going to be peeing all day. So again, that is between you and your doctor. Another reason why we want to drink more water is because it boosts serotonin production. It actually helps, not getting too much into brain chemistry, but it helps the precursors in our brain to serotonin function enough to make the serotonin, if that makes any sense. And so if we're not drinking enough water, then our mood can be lower because we don't have enough serotonin. It also decreases symptoms of depression and anxiety. See again, the role of serotonin in mental health. And it also lowers the risk of dementia. So I have to look a little bit more into it. I don't know if that means like long term, like, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you're drinking enough water and you have a lifetime of hydration, and then like maybe like you don't get dementia, or your risk of getting dementia is lower, or if you're dehydrated and you start showing signs of dementia and then you start becoming more hydrated. It doesn't seem like it's not a cure for dementia, right? So like let's just take that off the table. It's not a cure for anything. If you already have a mental health concern, it's not going to cure your anxiety or depression. It's not going to magically make all of your brain chemistry and your gut chemistry balanced. However, it can help aid that balance so that maybe you can manage things a little bit better. Now, some mental health concerns or chemical imbalances in our brains need the assistance of medication. Drinking enough water will also help the medication do what it needs to do, rather than dumping in a bunch of medication and just kind of like having it not be able to get to where it needs to go. So this is like the easiest small change that you can make. Find a water bottle that works for you. This one works for my life. I really like drinking out of a straw so I can type. I can look at my screen. I don't have to like go and like use my hands and pick up something and like drink like this and not be able to be aware and attentive. Also, I tend to knock things over. So if I have something with like, the top open sitting on my desk, it is almost guaranteed to be knocked over at some point because I talk with my hands. So for me, something like this is a little bit safer. Okay. Maybe for you that looks a little bit different, and that's awesome. Whatever that looks like, just make it so that there's always water there and always water available in whatever way, shape, or form that looks, and then discuss with your doctor how much water you kind of should be drinking based on your gender, body type, size, blood work, any pre-existing medical conditions, any pre-existing mental health conditions, any medications you're taking. A lot of these things can influence how much water you actually need. and or should be drinking. So take that all into consideration, and maybe, you know, put up some nice pictures in your bathroom so that when you're peeing all day long, when you start, especially the initial start to increasing your water intake, you're going to be peeing a lot more. So just accept that and take it as like a little bit of a break to be able to get away from your desk and work, or, you know, whatever you do throughout your day, you just get to have that be like your like USA moment. Okay, so that is a first small step to increasing your mental health.